There's one spot on your cat's body that when you touch it the right way, releases a bonding chemical called oxytocin. And not just in your cat, in both of you at the same time. It's the same thing that happens in a mother's brain when she holds her baby. Most cat owners will go their entire lives and never once touch this spot on purpose. We'll get there, I promise. But before we do, there are 6 other things you can do every single day that quietly decide whether your cat trusts you completely or slowly learns to flinch away from you. These take less than a minute each. And once you start, your cat won't just tolerate you, it'll choose you. Here's something almost nobody says out loud. For the first year or two, a lot of people are quietly convinced their cat hates them. It bites when you reach out. It hides. It walks away the second you sit down next to it. You just wanted to cuddle, and it made you feel rejected in your own home. But here's the truth that changes everything. Your cat isn't rejecting you. You're just speaking the wrong language. Cats show love in a completely different code than we do. And once you learn it, everything shifts. So stay with me till the end, because the last habit is the most powerful. And there's a 10-second trick. Almost nobody knows that makes it even stronger. Number 1, talk to your cat like you're talking to a baby. You know that high, soft, slightly ridiculous voice you'd never use in public. Most people feel a little embarrassed by it. But science says you should be doing it more. A 2022 study from the University of Paris found that cats can actually tell their owner's voice apart from a stranger's, but only when the owner used that soft, high-pitched baby tone. In a normal adult voice, the cats barely reacted. But the moment their person switched to that sweet, exaggerated tone, they perked up, turned their heads, and moved closer. So talk to your cat every day. When you feed them, when you walk past, when you catch them staring at you from across the room. It doesn't matter what the words are. What matters is the tone. Soft, warm, gentle. And here's a little secret cat people already know. Talk back. When your cat meows, answer it. Ask, yeah, and then what happened? And watch what it does. The back and forth tells your cat you're safe with me in a way nothing else can. Number 2, the 3-second look that makes your cat feel safe. Have you ever caught your cat staring at you and then slowly closing its eyes? Most people think the cat is just sleepy. It isn't. That slow blink is one of the most intentional things a cat can do, and it's aimed right at you. Researchers at the University of Sussex tested this in 2020. When owners slow blinked at their cats, the cats were far more likely to slow blink back and come closer. No treat, no toy, just 3 seconds of eye contact and one soft, deliberate blink. And your cat reads it as, I'm not a threat. I love you. Now, if you've tried this and your cat just stared back at you like you're a crazy human, here's what you're probably getting wrong. In cat language, hard eye contact with no blink is a challenge. It's confrontational. So if you lock eyes and forget to blink, you're saying the exact opposite of what you feel. Fix it like this. Every time your cat meets your eyes, let your eyelids drop slowly and hold for just a second. When it blinks back, that's your cat saying, I trust you with my life. Number 3, play with your cat like it's a real hunt. Ever dangled a toy in front of your cat while it just stared at you unimpressed? That's not a lazy cat. That's a bored one. Cats are built to stalk, chase, pounce, and catch. That whole sequence is everything to them. But when you wave a toy in the same spot at the same speed, you skip every step that makes it feel real. So make the toy act like actual prey. Drag it away from your cat, not toward it. Let it hide behind a corner. Make it freeze, then dart in a sudden burst. When your cat drops low and its pupils go wide, you've just switched on something primal. And a cat that gets a real hunt every day isn't just healthier. It's calmer, softer, and more bonded to you because you became the source of its deepest instinct being satisfied. 5 to 10 minutes is all it takes. Just stop shaking the toy like a chore and start moving it like something worth catching. Number 4, sit near your cat and do absolutely nothing. This one feels backwards, so stay with me. Most of us think bonding means petting, playing, or handing out treats. So when we're on the couch and the cat is across the room, it feels like nothing's happening. But something huge is happening. Your cat is watching you be calm and close and not demanding anything from it. In the wild, cats only rest near the ones they completely trust. They don't cuddle to prove love the way dogs do. They share space. That's the whole language. So you sit near your cat without reaching for it, without calling its name. And you're saying, I don't need anything from you. I just want to be here. Do this daily and you'll notice the distance shrinking. First the same room, then the same couch. Then one day it climbs up and settles against you, not because you asked, because it chose you. Ask anyone whose cat picked them the stray that followed them home, the shelter cat that finally curled up. That moment of being chosen is, in the world of cats, the highest form of love there is. If you're already starting to see your cat a little differently right now, good. Because the next 3 build straight toward that one spot I promised you at the start. The one that lights up both your brains at once. Number 5, never touch your cat before doing this. Be honest, how do you greet your cat? Walk in, reach down, start petting. If so, you're skipping a step. Your cat has been waiting its whole life for you to learn. Cats read the world through scent before anything else. When 2 bonded cats meet, they don't just start grooming. They touch noses first. That tiny scent exchange is a cat handshake. It says, I know you, you're safe. Now think about going straight for the head scratch instead. To your cat, it's like a stranger walking up and hugging you with no warning. Not painful, but jarring, and over time it teaches your cat to brace instead of lean in. So here's the habit. Before you pet, hold out one finger a few inches from its nose and let it come to you. Let it sniff. When it pushes its cheek into your hand, that's the green light. And yes, every cat is different. Some flop over for belly rubs. Some will bite you for even trying. So let your cat set the pace. In 2 seconds, you go from someone who pets your cat to someone who asks first. And cats never forget the people who ask first. Number 6, stop picking up your sleeping cat. We've all done it. They're curled into that perfect little ball looking so peaceful. And something in your brain just says, I need to hold that right now. But what feels like love to you can feel like something very different to your cat. Cats sleep 12 to 16 hours a day, and that's not laziness. Deep sleep is when they feel the most vulnerable in the world. Guard down muscles loose. They picked that exact spot because they felt safe enough to disappear for a while. Now imagine being scooped into the air in your most defenseless moment with no warning. Even if your cat settles into your arms a second later, something registered. That spot wasn't as safe as it thought. Do it enough, and you'll notice your cat starts sleeping in harder places, under the bed, on top of the shelf, just out of reach. So the habit here is the easiest one on the whole list. When your cat is asleep, just let it sleep and walk on by. And number 7, the one spot that unlocks everything. Remember what I promised you at the very start. This is it. When cats who are deeply bonded groom each other, they don't lick just anywhere. They focus almost entirely on one place, the base of the head right between and behind the ears. That's the one spot a cat can never reach on its own. So the only way it ever gets groomed there is by someone it trusts completely. That's what makes this spot different from everywhere else you pet your cat. The belly is vulnerable, the chin feels nice, but the space between the ears is reserved. It's family only. And here's the part that gives me chills. When one cat grooms this spot on another, it releases oxytocin in both cats, not just the one being groomed. Both of them. It's a chemical handshake that says we belong to each other. And you can trigger that exact same thing. Every day, take a few seconds and gently stroke that spot between your cat's ears with your fingertips. Don't scratch. Don't rub hard. Slow, soft, repeating strokes, the same rhythm another cat's tongue would use. Watch what happens. Its eyes close, its body softens, and the purr drops into something deeper than any normal pet. That's not just comfort. That's your cat's brain releasing the same chemical it would with its own family. So there they are. Talk to your cat in that soft voice. Give it the slow blink. Let it hunt for real. Sit close and ask for nothing. Offer a finger before you touch. Let it sleep undisturbed. And stroke that one spot between the ears. 7 tiny things under a minute each. But here's what I really want you to hear. Every one of these goes both ways. That purr you unlock isn't only your cat relaxing. So many people say their cat's purr is the thing that calmed their anxiety. It got them through the hardest nights. It saved them when nothing else could. You spend so much energy wondering if your cat loves you. It's been answering you this whole time, in a language you're finally about to speak back. Oh, and one last gift, the little trick I promised you. Don't wait for a random moment to try that spot between the ears. Wait until your cat is already purring, already relaxed, maybe half asleep in your lap. Then start those slow strokes right there behind the ears. When you stack the touch on top of a purr that's already going, you're not starting the bond from zero. You're pouring fuel on it. That's the moment the purr deepens, the eyes shut, and your cat melts. 10 seconds tonight and you'll feel the difference under your fingers. If this helped you understand your cat even a little better, do me one small favor and hit subscribe. That's how I get this to more people who just want to love their cats the right way. Try even one of these tonight. Your cat has been speaking this language all along. And tonight, for the first time, you get to answer back. I'll see you in the next one.